Welcome to the Third Wave Business Systems Chargeback Application Overview. My name is Dennis Tucker. I'm a Technical Manager at Third Wave, and I'll be providing you with some insight today into what our chargeback application can do for your organization to simplify your chargeback processing in your SAP Business One environment. Third Wave's chargeback application has been designed to assist you in handling any situations where deductions are made from your invoices sent to customers. It provides you with the ability to track these customer chargeback transactions, to automate and streamline your process for handling these transactions, and it allows you to reduce the time impact to the personnel handling these transactions. It allows you to create custom chargeback types to fit your needs. It integrates with the SAP incoming payment process, and it also integrates seamlessly with our credit card processing application. The chargeback application requires that only a few simple configuration steps be taken for the application to be ready for use. From the database server, you can click on the Enter Edit CB Tax Code option and enter the SAP Business One tax code that will be used in the automatic creation of your chargeback documents in the system. In SAP Business One itself, new document numbering series will need to be created for both the AR invoice and the AR credit memo. The name of these new series should be CB, and these series will allow the application to use these numbers when creating your chargeback documents through the data interface. The next step is to set up your chargeback types. This can be accomplished in the Administration module through the Chargeback Processing menu, Manage Chargeback Types option. You'll get a list of all existing chargeback types in the system, and you can create brand new ones to fit your needs through this option as well. Each chargeback type will need a description, a chargeback account from the general ledger assigned, and a clearing account from the general ledger assigned. You can either use existing accounts in your general ledger or create accounts specifically for the chargeback processing. The chargeback types entered and administered on this screen end up in the SAP Business One system as credit card payment methods. They can also be viewed through the SAP payment method screen through the Setup menu, Banking, and Credit Cards. What you'll notice here is that the credit card name matches the chargeback type description with a CB underscore in front of it. If you're administering any options through the SAP screen, please be sure to maintain the CB underscore in front of your description name, as this is required for correct processing by the application. With the application configuration steps complete, we can now demonstrate the chargeback process, which begins in the incoming payments in the SAP Banking module. We'll select the business partner that we would like to chargeback process for and select the appropriate invoices. Chargeback can be used on one invoice or multiple invoices for a business partner. Once I've selected the invoices that I would like to process, I click the button for the Payment Means window. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to assume that the customer has sent us a check for $49,750, which would leave a total of $3,250 outstanding to be assigned to various chargebacks. Click on the CC/CB tab on the Payment Means screen and pick the chargeback type for the first chargeback to be assigned, in this case, marketing. Fill in the chargeback reference number and the amount for the particular chargeback, in this case, $2,750. The voucher number field will also need to have a value placed in it. A simple XXX is sufficient. To add a second chargeback, you'll need to click the Define New option in the Vouchers matrix on the right-hand side. Pick the chargeback type for your second chargeback, in this case Other, because the customer didn't really give a good explanation of what this chargeback was for. Complete the chargeback reference number, the telephone number field, and put in the remaining amount for $500. Again, fill in the XXX and the voucher number, and then click the OK button and continue on the SAP message boxes that pop up. Complete the incoming payment by clicking the Add button, and the incoming payment is now set up in the system. The invoices selected for the incoming payment will be closed in SAP. The payment by check recorded against the account. New AR invoices for each of the chargebacks have been created to keep those amounts on the customer's account while you investigate the chargebacks and decide whether to accept them or to reject them. To complete the reconciliation of the chargeback transactions, you'll need to use the custom UI screen available through the Reconcile Transactions menu under Chargeback Processing. Pick the business partner on the screen will list all open chargebacks against that customer. By highlighting the line, you'll get information on the originating invoice, the chargeback invoice, and, if applicable, the chargeback credit memo. You can drill back to the chargeback invoice to see the new AR invoice that was created in the system for that particular chargeback. Each chargeback type has their own AR invoice created. Once you've decided how you want to handle the chargebacks for the customer, you can set the values on each line accordingly. To allow the chargeback, set the value to approved. To reject the chargeback, set the value to decline. Leaving it as pending will allow you to process it at a future date. Clicking the Save button will process your chargebacks. You can then reload data to the screen by changing the criteria and clicking the Refresh Data button. Highlighting the line for your approved chargeback, you will now see the chargeback invoice which has been closed and a corresponding chargeback credit memo to counterbalance it. Looking at the line that was declined, you'll still only see an open AR chargeback invoice so that the amount may be rebilled to the customer. This concludes our third wave chargeback application demonstration. For more information on Third Wave's chargeback application, or any of the other applications that Third Wave offers, please visit our website at www.twbs.com. You can click on the Contact Us link in the upper right corner of the page. Existing Third Wave partners and customers can obtain more information through the support portal by clicking the Customer Support link in the upper right corner of the page. Thank you for your time and attention.